Hello guys, today's video is a lesson on adding seventh chords, mainly only flat sevens, flat seven major chords to Amazing Grace, and how you can play over them and then take that knowledge and apply it to other songs or songs that you're writing. So let's start off. This is my 1965 Gibson Melody Maker. I can't get in the frame, yeah. It's actually 65. You can see a lot of the finish checking on it and wear. Aftermarket pickguard, aftermarket pickups, aftermarket tuners, replaced frets. Don't think anything on this except the wood's original. So let's start off with clean tone. There we go. So we did this in the key of C in the lesson of how you can play anything over anything, and we were using Amazing Grace. What was it? It was a, yeah. And so we were going over that, and I said the way I play it when we go, what I'm doing there is going to a major 5 flat 7 chord, and so I want to explain and expand on how I play Amazing Grace and why. And so let's start with the basic chord progression. We are in C, so it's so that's the entire song, what I play as when I play it live at church. And so we start off, we play in G, but I'm doing it in C because C is a standard key for everyone. So we're starting off with this basic open C shape. In case you don't know it, it's 3rd fret A string, 2nd fret D string, open G string, 1st fret B string. So, and after a measure of that, we go to a C flat 7, C major flat 7. So what that is you're barring on the 3rd fret from the A to the E string, and you are placing your ring finger on the 7th fret of the D. I mean the 5th fret of the D, my bad. And then you have an open G, 3rd fret from the bar G string, and then you press down on the 5th fret with your pinky on the B string, and so it'd be 3 A string, 5 D string, 3 G string, 5 B string, 3 E string. So flat 7. Now to make it a major 7, you would take your middle finger and place it on the 4th fret of the G string. But we're going for flat 7. We do that for a measure, so we go. Then we go into F, which we hold for a bit and then go back to C. Well, let's talk about what we can play over this. We could emphasize the chord a bit. If we are playing a solo, we can go for, you know, the Could be. Yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm going 5, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1. Those are the notes in the key. Fret-wise, it would be on the D string, 5, 7, and then 5 on the G. And then you go 7 on the D, 5 on the G again. So then I go up here and I emphasize the flat 7. It's my first note. I play, so that's going to be the 8th fret on the D to the 10th. And then we play the major third, so you know it's a major chord. Otherwise it would be. And you got that bluesy feel, because you're like. But we're not doing that. It's Amazing Grace. It's a major, so we're emphasizing this tonality of this flat 7 chord. So we're going. Emphasizing that major third, also emphasizing that flat 7. So just hearing that, you know we're outlining a major flat 7 chord. That's what that tone, it gives off you can tell that's coming from that chord. So altogether, the whole. So that's where we can go with that. And say you're playing your own song, you can emphasize, it's an odd tonality, but it's one that you can use to widen your arsenal. So after that, we go. So we stay on C for a long time. Matter of fact, I don't even know the amount of measures it is. I just know I'm listening for Like Me. Oh, I'm sorry, I messed that up. One measure again. So, what we do there, let's go back to the turnaround until we go to C. So we hit, that F to the C, which is the 4 to the 1. Now we're at G, which is 5. So what I'm doing there is 3rd fret on the low E, and 3rd fret on the B and E strings, high B and E. And then I'm muting A string. And what I'm doing is dun, 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 which is 3, 2, 1 on the high E. So the things you can play over this is that whole chromatic lick. So instead of going, you can, because that's including the 3rd, and what you're doing there, I can't remember. Give me a second. So what we're doing here is, so we can go. So that line right there is our harmony. That going down to the 1 to the flat 7, or in this case, it will technically be 5, flat 5, 4. So we can harmonize that with fourths. So go. It adds a tension. We can do that throughout until we get to the last one when we play the thirds. And it gives it a sense of finality, resolution. Or you could harmonize it with seconds. Don't recommend that. 6 is a better alternative than seconds. So gotta figure out how to play 6. So this would be going 12 on the B string, 10 on the E, and going down chromatically. Or you can combine all three. Which gives it's a major chord. It's just a major chord. And so then you'd be playing a major 4 over a 5 flat 7, which gives an odd pull to it. So you could do that. Then the next one would be, again, the whole I'm so used to playing G. And then we go to so that's a walk down. We're doing 3, 2, 0 on A. Play A minor. Back to C. Wait, no. Go to G and then C. Then you go dun 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 real fast. That's how it ends. There's no more flat 7s. Keep it to minimal because add too much. Next thing you know, if you do F with a flat 7, you're gonna have this. So imagine. All flat 7s is a very bluesy thing, but for Amazing Grace, it's not like. You know, we're not playing blues in Amazing Grace. We're playing, you know, might be playing country in Amazing Grace, but not blues. It's not a bluesy song. It's a praise song. What's there to be blue about, you know? Anyhow, that's my conclusion. Just so you know, I just want to give a little shout out to Angela Petrilli and her Petrilli picks. They're really amazing. Should have done this at the start of the video because no one watches to the end of these things. But definitely, I don't think she's selling anymore. I think she sold out. But if she ever sells these again, gets them, they're really nice feeling, high quality picks. I do a hybrid picking thing, so I use all of my fingers, so like my pinky's only if I want to go soft. Usually I use my middle finger for hard plucking. So, but it's very comfortable. I usually use jazz 3s, which I don't think I have any on me of. I do. One right here. So this is the pick I normally use, a very tiny pick, and I dropped it. Okay. My problem with them, exactly. And this is the Petrilli pick. Just turn around. I almost dropped that one. Just the size difference alone is huge. They're both around the same thickness. I think this is 1.5 and this is 1. Well, I know this is 1. I just don't know what this is. Yeah, this looks like not quite double. It actually might be the same. It just might be the certain part on it. No, they're definitely not. This is probably 1.5. This is definitely 1. It's a thick pick. It's pretty good. I bought 10 personally. I'm rambling, and I'm not going to edit this because my editor doesn't accept this iPhone footage for some reason. Actually, that's my whole computer. My computer won't transfer it. Either way, I'm going to go now because 15 minutes here. Like and subscribe if you're still watching, and I'll see you in the next one.